recently I've been trying to get my life back. I wanted to just share really briefly how I've been trying to do that, and hopefully it can help some of you guys out as well. First thing I want to talk about sounds super basic. Water. Genuinely, I've been filling this up. I try and get through 3 of these each day. So it goes up to 750 milliliters, and I'm getting through 3 of them each day. And like genuinely, the difference has been night and day in terms of how I feel just drinking water. I don't know if it's just because I'm in Bangkok and it's like super humid and everything, but it's been so helpful, like actually pretty much forcing myself to drink water, especially in the morning, like getting through a whole one of these, it's like straight away, and feeling so much better already. That's number one, is just drinking more water. It sounds so stupid, so basic, but genuinely it's a crazily underrated thing. I think a lot of us, me included, definitely have become used to being chronically dehydrated, and we don't really realize we're dehydrated until we're severely dehydrated. And I think we just aren't drinking enough water. I think also, especially if like all these processed foods and stuff, maybe they're much drier than what whole foods would be, and we're not getting like our water through our food as much as we maybe used to be. So I think drinking water is super important, especially if you're in a hot climate like I am now. Number two I want to talk about is my phone, and how I'm basically trying to completely redefine the relationship I have with my phone, because I'm really not a fan of it at the moment. And it's been lots of different challenges that I've been trying to do. I've changed my phone to black and white. I've tried using the minimalist launcher on Android, which is actually pretty good. I've also downloaded an app called Digital Detox, where you lock your phone and you have to pay to unlock it after a certain time. So I've been doing that for maybe 4 hours some days, and you have to pay like $10 to unlock your phone and get back on it, which is actually works quite well as well. But honestly, the main thing, because you can kind of get around most of that, apart from the digital detox where you actually have to pay to get back on, the main thing that's really helped me is like just not bringing my phone with me in certain things. Like, again, sounds silly, but when I go to the toilet, the bathroom, I now leave my phone outside, and it means it's like way more hygienic to like not have your phone like where you shit and stuff, and B, it's just saving so much time. Like, you can easily sit on the toilet and scroll through so much. Even if you don't have reels or shorts, you can end up scrolling through the news or like playing a game or whatever. Like, it's just designed to be addictive. And I think also, like, posture wise, it's super bad to be like hunched over on the toilet for like half an hour or whatever you're doing on the toilet on your phone. So I've been leaving it outside of the toilet. 2 reasons: the hygiene and just not being on my phone as much. Then I'm like in the bathroom, and that's just me time. That's like I can look after myself. Bit of self-respect as well. And then the final thing, talking about self-respect, is just tidying up the space I'm in. At the moment, I'm traveling through hotels and stuff, so it's a bit easier. But even just my bag, for example, like my backpack I take everywhere, just making sure when I come back at the end of the day, I take my laptop out of it to put it on charge. And when I do that, I basically check through everything, make sure there's like, because before I just chuck wrappers and random bits of paper in my backpack, and it would become like an absolute jungle in there. So at the end of each day, I sort of go through and basically audit super quickly. It only takes like 30 seconds now because it's like clean already. Just like audit, do I need this, do I not need this? If I do need it, then I'll just put it in like the right place. If I don't, then I'll just bin it straight away. And it keeps my bag super clean, and genuinely just feel like so much better doing it. And then also in like my place, like the hotel, I'm just making sure everything's like packed away and nice, because it's so nice to come back to a nice place, instead of being like sort of stuck in your own thing. And the final little bonus one is I've been working on a lot is posture. It kind of goes in the self-respect thing, just like genuinely just holding yourself tall and really trying to sort of envision your own confidence, not necessarily manifest it, because I don't really know about that stuff. Maybe that is true, but just really like holding yourself up, taking deep breaths, and like really owning your space. That's been something I've been trying to do, because for some reason I've struggled with that a lot. It's just like being able to say I exist and like allowing myself to exist, because before I would excuse myself for no reason. So basically taking up my own personal space and like fully owning it, and like just being present, basically, literally just like owning what I am, who I am, where I am, why I am, and not feeling like sorry for just walking around, sorry for existing. It's been super powerful, actually. I think that's probably the main one, genuinely. I think they all feed off each other, but the main one is just like deep breaths and like really taking up your space, not being annoying about it or like man spreading or anything like that, but like genuinely just taking up your own space because it is your space. And we live in a kind of dog eat dog world. If you don't take up your space, someone else will. So it's super important to just be in your own space, defend that, and like really, really stand up for yourself, because if you don't stand up for yourself, who will? And self-respect, self-compassion, self-love is just so important. So that's what I've been trying to do to really reclaim my life back these past couple of weeks, and honestly it's helped so much. So just to run through again really quickly: water, drinking, super important. Changing my relationship with my phone, like just not bringing it with me, for example, to the toilet, or to, if I'm just going down to the shops and I know I'll only be like a couple minutes, I just won't bring it with me as well. It feels so wrong to do that as well, because we're so conditioned to have our phones with us. But if it's only like a 10-minute thing, I'll just leave my phone and go. And then also making sure you're tidying your room, you're tidying your place. And yeah, the main thing for me is just tidying my bag, to be honest, because that's the thing I interact with most of the day, is like my backpack. I open that up constantly. If I look inside of it and it's just like a dump, then I'm going to be like, well, like I may as well just keep making it a dump. If I look inside of it and it's fully organized, I'm going to be like, all right, I'm on a mission. And then that goes into tidying your room as well. Obviously, like I'm in hotels, so they kind of tidy it for me, which is super nice. And then the final thing, just holding yourself to owning your own space, being confident, deep breaths. Again, I'm not preaching, like this is genuinely what I'm just trying to tell myself, because I know I'm pretty bad at this. So this is like something I know I will watch back in a couple of weeks when it's not going as well. So this is for me just as much as it is for anyone else who might find it interesting. And thank you so much for watching.